Hey, welcome to Lakeshore RV Center. My name's April Welch, and I am here to say congratulations on your new Wolfpack 26pack15. Let's look around your beautiful new camper and learn a little bit about it. Up front, we've got this awesome diamond plate here that's going to help protect that fiberglass cap when you're going down the road. We have a quick battery disconnect. Right now it's in on position, so the batteries are connected. We've got that battery up and on there too, by the way. The propane tanks are all filled up and ready to go. You do have up and down on your power tongue jack, cool little display rack for your chains, and the 7-way plug. Coming around the side here, we've got prep and ready for a side camera. Beautiful slide out. Sneaking around inside, we've got your quick connect hose for your outside shower. Got a couple crank downs for manual, your power cable, and then a readout for your 30 amp controller for your solars. Right now that battery is reading at 13.1 volts. And down below, you're going to have your manual stabilizer jacks, relief point for your black and gray tanks. They are closed, lid is on. There is also this little guy right here. That is your freshwater holding tank. That is going to allow you to dump that water out nice and quick. We also have little tire pressure gauges on your valve stems, access to the hot water or hot and cold water shower, city water connection, and onboard filling tank. If you're running your onboard holding tank, you do have a pump to turn on inside to pressurize that water. If you're running off a hookup at city water, that is pressurized already. Leave your pump off. You have a black tank sewage flush. There's a spot for that hose. And then we have the tankless water heater. There is a controller inside in the bathroom, I believe, on this unit. On and off switch right there. Pretty self-explanatory. Not a lot on those guys now, keeping us a little less complicated. Place for the power cord to install. Spot for a quick connect ladder. See that weird rectangle thing? That is one of the vents for the inside of the garage to keep it from smelling like a garage. Nice big pull down spring assisted garage door on the back. We got the spare tire hanging out there. Fuel station. You'll be able to fill it up. You have a pump in there for the nozzle anyways, and then there's the on and off for the pump. Little LED lights behind the speaker. Kind of hard to see it in the daylight, but they're on. LEDs underneath the awning. Spot for the TV. Prepped and ready for a generator if you ever want to put one in here. I think Lawrence came out in front. Yep, he just got the paperwork out here for us. And then electrical adapters and a little sewer hose there to help get you started. Let's go inside. See the rest of the camper. Hi, guys. So when you first walk in, you're going to have a readout for your voltage. Oh, it looks like we gained some power walking around. We have our tank heaters that you can turn on. That's at 12-volt blankets for your holding tanks. Some LED light switches for outside. You'll be able to check visually here that everything is empty for our holding tanks. Interior overall lighting. There's our living room. And then the exterior. Turn that off. Lights back on. And there's that water pump we talked about and your power awning. And then there is a drive system. Honestly, that's if you don't own a smartphone and you need to operate the systems. Yeah, I don't know anybody that's had one, to be honest. We have our power lift. I have the beds all in the down position. So let's go ahead and get those up. So what we're going to do is see you in just a second. All right, so I held that button down for a little while. Got the beds up, and away. They are currently in the come back down mode. So there are these little clips that you can use to lock out that top bunk. There are, yeah, those would be for that. Sorry, just took me a second to look and see where we were at. You also have these little tabs. So these little guys, I'll show you a diagram real quick. That is with your camper. And that is going to have a release mode for the top bunk and a stay in place mode. So right now they're in the come down for a bunk mode. So we'll go ahead and get those situated so you can just leave that top bed up if you want. Sounds complicated, but the first time you do it, you'll be like, oh, this is easy. Basically, all I gotta do is flip this little gold switch. Bloop, bloop. And then you also have lock mode to keep this on a vertical or a horizontal, or have them hang vertically. If you can't find a light switch, push a button. They're right on the lens caps. Got the patio deck kit, and you do have your screen rolled up and ready to come down. Come around the side, we got a quick lift on a little extra counter space for you. Got his keys are all set and ready to go. Pull down on your faucet. Quick rinse for your glasses. I'm gonna flip this guy over. One more time over, and now that's gonna give us access to our 3-burner cooktop. Makes kind of a cool little backsplash there. Oven down below. Microwave up high. And then we do have our hood fan and light. Push and pull. Oh, it's nice and cold in there. And the freezer is on and working. Back wall here. Got a couple goodies prepped and ready for an observation camera. Could probably put a backup one there too, but I'd run an observation if you want to keep an eye on your toys. Big gray bar, you're just going to simply push this until the readout shows what you want it to do. If you want the AC on, the fan on, the heat on, or if you want to turn it off. Then of course adjust temperature with the gray. If you ever have a problem and this switches over to Celsius mode, which if it gets to a really low battery state, it might change the battery, and then hold these 2 up and down arrow buttons for about a 5-second count, and it'll go back to Fahrenheit. It's the most common asked question on that thermostat. Max fan vent, up high. So we got a remote, down low for you. Thermostat for that tankless water heater. Some LED lighting in here. Great little floor plan. Oh, wow. Look at the size of that medicine cabinet. All right. LED lights are on, and you do have, when this bed is in the up position, as it will be when you bring the slide out in, there's a little lift up. You get all that storage underneath. The bed, of course, will raise when it's down too, so you can still access it when you're in sleeping mode. Just some great cabinet storage around here. We do have a remote start if you ever install a generator. Great hanging cabinet space. There's a ton of it in here. I hope you guys have a bunch of fun stuff to bring with you on your adventures in your new Wolf Pack. Enjoy the AC duct through the ceiling and the heating all along throughout the sidewalls and the flooring. And then we do have time to bring the slide out in. We'll just push the button and away she'll slide. And that is your new rig. I hope you have an amazing time with it. If you have any questions, give me a call, April Welch at Lakeshore RV Center, 231-638-7750.